Welcome back to the Secret Place series, and today I'm going to be talking to you about allowing God to fill the void. How many times have you chosen to go to something else when you've had a really, really hard day? Maybe it was your favorite meal or dessert, maybe it was your favorite TV show, or even just searching for that sermon or podcast that you thought would bring you the edification you felt you needed. But instead, you still felt hungry in the physical and in the spirit. Something was missing. You plop down in bed, that feeling of dissatisfaction, and you go to sleep only to get up and start another day trying to do it all over again on your own strength. The Bible clearly says in Phillippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. In 2 Corinthians 12, verses 9 through 10, it says, And then he said unto me, My grace is sufficient for you, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. Therefore, most gladly, I will rather boast in my infirmities, that the power of Christ may rest upon me. Therefore, I take pleasure in infirmities, in reproaches, in needs, in persecutions, in distress, for Christ's sake. For when I am weak, then I am strong. Paul was talking about a thorn that he had in his side. But rather than remove it, God gave him grace and strength to meet his every need. And that's what he does for us. When you needed in those moments, like basically what you needed in those moments, after a long, hard day, was to go into your space, into your closet, into your car, wherever your alone spot is, and shut the door. Shut out the world. Shut out the noise. Shut out the distractions. Enter into the peace of the Lord that surpasses all understanding. Allow Him to minister to your spirit. In 1 Thessalonians 5:23 it says, And the very God of peace sanctify you wholly. And I pray God your whole spirit and soul and body be preserved blameless unto the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ. He's setting you apart. He's separating you, creating a distinction between you and the world, removing the old and bringing in the new. We are spiritual beings in a physical body that require rest. Allow Him to give you rest. Allow Him to remove the heavy burdens. Allow Him to place His yoke of peace upon you. In Matthew 11:28 it says, Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. In Jeremiah 31, verse 25, it says, For I will refresh with weary soul and replenish all who are weak. In Psalm 91:1, it says, He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Psalms 27:5 says, For in the day of trouble He will hide me in His shelter. He will conceal me under the cover of His tent. He will set me high upon a rock. So when life starts to rain burdens on you, He hides you, conceals you. When life gets flooded, He places you up on a rock. In Exodus 33:14 it says, And He said, My presence shall go with thee, and I will give thee rest. When our spirit is at peace and rest, our physical body is able to operate in peace. Our responses to the things that the enemy throws at us are less likely to be with snappy and angry emotion. We are less likely to think with our flesh and more likely to discern by the Spirit. We're more likely to operate exemplifying the fruits of the Spirit and the character of Jesus. We're more likely to react with love and wisdom. I pray that this video blesses you today. If it blessed you, if there is a certain area in your life that this series has touched you in, I encourage you to just leave a comment or an emoji or just share a testimony. Sharing your testimonies really means a lot to other people because there's something that you may share that is relatable to someone else. So I encourage you to drop an emoji, drop a comment, or drop a testimony. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and I will be praying for you and with you. Remember to walk with unwavering faith. Walk like Enoch.